Today we're going to be talking about heat maps. Now, I feel like as a trader, this is very important because you get to have an idea of what currency pairs to look at, what trades to look at, and also, what the market's saying basically. Now, it's very easy to, get analysis and understand what the market's saying or look at fundamental news. But I feel like the heat map is, it basically condenses everything and it's good for beginners as well. If you're a beginner trader, this is something you can do. And what we're going to do today is we're actually going to talk about how to profit out of the Forex heat map. So we're going to use this with our analysis to show you how to profit and how to make more money with the Forex heat map. So before we get started, let's actually, where is the Forex heat map? So if you are on a computer or on your phone, you can access this. It's on my FX book and it's completely free, guys. You don't have to buy no courses. You don't have to buy anything to get to this. It's completely free. I don't know if you have to sign up, but I think you can just go straight onto the link. I'll put the link in the description below. But once you get to this, you will have a bunch of currencies and a bunch of times, and you can actually change the way the heat map is as well. You can change it from pips to percentages. Me personally, I like pips because it lets me know which currency pairs are volatile or which currency pairs, are moving the most with pips rather than percentages, because, a currency pair can move 20%, but another currency pair can move 2%. But that 2% is greater, pips, right? And because I'm a day trader, I want to catch as many pips during the day, or the course of the week. So I do want to make sure that I know exactly which, pips, which one's moving the most, basically. So you can see that it's kind of glitchy sometimes. This is normal, guys, okay? Don't worry about it. It's just because the market is moving so fast and this is kind of delayed, okay? So would I use the Forex heat map by itself? No, because it's very delayed and you will most likely be stopped out with every trade you do if you just use the Forex heat map, okay, guys? So make sure that if you are trading, you're not just using the Forex heat map, you're actually using analysis, using your fundamental, technical, whatever you're doing, your analysis, and this is just additional confirmation if the market's moving up or down. So once you get to the screen, you have so many currency pairs. What I like to do is you go to symbols, is the top 3 buttons at the top. You click this and you write, which symbols you like, tick whatever you want and untick what you don't like. And then for this video though, I'm going to have as many currency pairs that I guess everyone uses. If you have a currency pair that's not on here, let me know in the comments below and I will, show you how to use it on that. But it's pretty much the same thing. You take it, now you have condensed into all your currency pairs. Now, usually for me, I have, so the currency pairs I look at is USD JPY, GBP JPY, and Euro USD, and then gold. So the maximum I'll say is 4 to 5 currencies. I wouldn't look at too many, only because you will start to get confused and you will see that some currency pairs contradict, some currency pairs move a lot, some currency pairs move slow, and then you will end up having boring weeks, or if you have less currencies to look at, if you have a lot of currencies to look at, you will, be confused with the market. It would be too much to look at. So what I like to do is minimize it to 4, maximum for me personally, because 4 is just enough for the whole week, okay? 4 currency pairs, because at least 1 or 2 of them during the week will move, okay? Gold moves literally every single day. You can place a trade every single day in gold. You won't be profitable, but you'll see a move. With our currency pairs, sometimes you do see a move, sometimes you don't. It just depends on the day, okay? But anyways, how to read this, okay? So the red is bearish moves and the green is bullish. If you're a new trader, you need to get used to red being downwards and the green being upwards, okay? You need to get used to that, okay? If you are, advanced, or if you've been trading for a while, you would already know stop losses are red and take profits are green. So take profits are always, buying, and reds are always, if you look at candlesticks, is always a bearish candlestick, right? Okay. Now, what do I look at when I'm looking at a heat map? Okay. So if you're looking at the market, let's say I'm looking at Euro USD. Okay, I'm looking at Euro USD and I'm a day trader, okay, or intraday trader. So what time frames am I looking at? So if I'm a scalper, I'm only looking at 1 minute, 5 minutes, and 15 minutes. If I'm a day trader, I'm looking at 15, 30, 1 hour, and 4 hours. Yep, so that's a day trader, 15, 30, 1 hour, and 4 hours. And if I'm a swing trader, is, daily, weekly, or monthly. Okay, again, day trader and intraday trader kind of merge together. So, you look at the 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hours. Me personally, I don't look at the 30 minutes, but I guess they have it here, so you can't really not look at it. But 15 and 1 hour and 4 hours is more than enough for me. Obviously, sometimes I might look at daily or weekly just to get the overview. But, my main focus is on 15 to 4 hours, okay? If you're a scalper, 1 minute, 5 minutes, and 15. Okay. Again, if you're a swing trader, daily, weekly, and monthly. Again, you can look at the 4 hours, but it won't be as important. Okay. The daily, weekly, and monthly would be more important for you. Again, if you're a day trader, the monthly won't be important for you. It'll be more of the 1 hour, 4 hours, and 15. Again, if you're a scalper, the 1 hour won't be important for you. The 4 hours won't be important for you. Most likely 15, 5, and 1 minute, because you're going to be in the trade for, around 15 minutes. Okay. But anyways, Euro USD, we see, okay, 15 minutes is, it's kind of red. It's like very faint. So, it's not strong bearish, but it is bearish. Again, it's bearish over here. But then it's bullish on the hour and it's bullish on the 4 hours. You can see the 4 hours is 265 pips. So I'm guessing that we've seen a big move on Euro USD. Yep. And then we're definitely seeing some sort of, still a bullish move in the 1 hour, but in the 15 to 30 minutes, we're probably seeing some sort of retracement. Okay, so this is what you can understand now that, we've seen some bullish move and now we're seeing some sort of retracement. Okay, again, I look at gold. Gold is exactly the same, well, kind of different. It's all reds, right? So red on the 15, green on the 1 hour, so it's probably consolidating, but then red on the 4 hours. So it's probably some sort of retracement going on, but we are very, very bearish, okay? So if I just now use this analysis, right? So let's say at the beginning of the day, I look at the Forex heat map, I say, okay, cool. Gold is bearish, Euro USD is a mix of bulls and bears, but most of all, it's, bullish, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bulls, right? Only 2 bears. So I'm probably looking for a bullish run on Euro USD and a bearish run on gold. So let's have a look on the markets now. Okay, now like I said, it is delayed, guys. Okay, so as you can see, we have a bearish run on gold, and let's look at Euro USD for you guys. Okay, so Euro USD, we're expecting a bullish run, and exactly like that, we've seen a bullish run and a bearish run. Okay, so now I can use that as one of my confirmations. So if I've got, let's say my analysis is correct, I'm ready for an entry, I'm bearish on gold, I'll use my heat map. Heat map says yes, oh, now it's saying no, but we know that the 4 hours and the 15 minutes, obviously if we let it reset, refresh, we'll see if it's bearish. If it identifies as a bearish market, I'm looking for sells. Again, right now wouldn't be the right time to sell. Reason why? Let's go on the 50 minutes and have a look. Probably because we see some sort of consolidation. So right now is not a good entry. I want to see some great push to the downside and then wait for an entry. So it's simple as that, guys. That's how you use the heat map. Again, the heat map will be in the description below. It's completely free. And it's very easy to use. I feel like every trader should have an idea of how to use a heat map because it helps you get to the next level when it comes to Forex. So again, guys, if you like this type of video, if you like the way I explain the market, make sure you go check out my Discord server. It's completely free, so you don't have to pay a single thing. I show you my analysis. We talk to each other. I've just basically built a community. Yeah. And also, if you like this channel, if you like how I trade and how I explain things, make sure you subscribe, right? Subscribe, like the channel, leave a like, and also leave a comment down below if you want me to analyze. I do all sorts of stuff for trading. I do, topics. I talk about the market. I talk about how to identify the market, analyze the market. So I've got all these different ideas. So make sure you like and subscribe and turn that bell notification on so you don't miss any video. Other than that, guys, I hope you lot enjoyed this video, and I'll see you lot in the next video.